Hey, it's Christine Grace. Welcome back to my channel. Today is another reaction video. Like the video on your way in. Let's get straight into it.
There's no sassy man epidemic. There's no who gonna be the boys epidemic. There's literally nothing of the sort. What y'all are not understanding is men now understand desirability politics in a way that is now more detrimental than it ever could have been. To simplify, a lot of older men gained clarity. A lot of younger men are now not even indulging in these ideals in the first place. And it's jumbling up into a way where we haven't gotten this place before. We have not gotten to the place where dudes are just like, no, this doesn't make sense. But the catch is it does make sense. It always has made sense. What these niggas don't understand is you're not going to be rewarded for doing the quote-unquote right thing. It was never moral in the first place. It's not moral to give a bitch shit. It's not moral to get all these accolades and all these different things to get women to like you. It's not moral. The fact that some of these bitches will fuck a bum-ass nigga because he's fine is all the validation you need in the world. You don't understand, okay, women, now I'm talking to you. Men now understand that as a law, y'all will fuck a bum because he got some good dick.
What's that little shit y'all be doing?
Think about it from a perspective of a nigga who might think he gotta get all these things and all this other shit, right? Maybe if he just finds a girl that likes him for how he just looks and how he is right then and there, he might be happier. So what y'all are saying is like, wait, if people like me, I don't have to do these things and jump through these hoops that society said I had to before. And not like it's y'all are just seeing a, I would say, crisis of consciousness. Like they don't, either the young men are like, yo, this shit's stupid. I never would even indulge in this.
I'm happy. I'm happy for men, genuinely, because men, like, it's so ironic to use like the same female phrases, but it's like men are understanding their worth now.
And y'all can say social media, this, social media, whatever. It's literally them realizing shit in real time. And women, all y'all do is make it worse. Oh, he gotta do this, he gotta do that, as he should, but you're pretending as if these people owe you something by being born. What do you think happens when they realize, no, bitch, you're stupid? And that's actually egotistical and narcissistic as fuck. Word, what now? What?
This dude's funny.
Now? What now? I'm not even like, you already see how I'm thinking. I already was never part of this shit. I already knew what the game was from young. I don't give a fuck. A bitch don't want to fuck me as I am. But you get what I'm saying? Like,
good for you, man.
Like the niggas are understanding it now to a point where y'all are getting mad, but it's like, sorry, you overplaying the hand. You overplay hands. Some of y'all ain't even bad enough to overplay these hands. Their hands you weren't even dealt. Like, come on, bro.
Okay, I'm 40.
He's not wrong.
39 years old, and I am so proud of the younger guys of this generation who they're not going to be the simps that men back in the day used to be and end up losing and wasting years chasing women that they never should have even been dealing with. The younger guys today are simply listening to the elder guys tell them, young man, don't get married. Don't have a bunch of kids unless you want to do that. But just know what you're getting yourself into if your relationship turns sour. But as a man, I think it's best that men just focus on stacking their money and, most importantly, focus on the things you want to do in your lifetime as a man.
Absolutely, absolutely. No one's telling you have to get married and have children. I know there are people saying that, but I'm not telling you to do that. You need to do what you want to do. And if getting married and having children is not a thing for you, pursue what is a thing for you. But I'm not going to sit here and be like, no men should do it. No men should get married or have children, because I think the human race is pretty cool. Like, I don't like the idea of there not being any human life anymore. I think that's quite sad.
And just live your life with purpose. And as far as women goes, don't waste your time chasing them. Only date the women who like you.
And it's obvious when a woman likes you. It's very obvious because you don't have to do a bunch of stuff. She just wants to be with you. You have to do that. Like, you have to obviously see her and make time for her, because otherwise we're very needy creatures. You know, like, if we really like you, we want to see you all the time. Like, if you have a girl who seems like nonchalant, she might not like you that much. Maybe she does. Maybe I am particularly needy, but like, if I really like a guy, like, I want to be around you as much as possible. You know, like anyone I like my friends, my family. If I like you, like, I want to be around you. It's as simple as that.
I'm done dating in 2026. Like, I'm literally done dating. The reason why I'm done dating is because it's too many expectations. It's too many standards. It's too many, if you don't do this, then I'm not doing this. Or if you can't do this, then I don't need to do this. Or it's just too much. I feel like everyone has been hurt.
It is really sad. Like, these videos do make me really sad. Like, none of us can make each other happy. And that's really sad.
And I feel like everyone is just like, it's just too much. I feel like it's too many rules to dating now. Like, it's like, if a guy or a woman isn't doing a certain thing, it's like everybody wants to use everyone for money. If you don't want to use everyone for money, everyone's going for looks. Anyone's going for, I just want to have sex, or I just want to casually date. Like, I think I should just stay single forever, because this generation is completely different. It just doesn't make sense. I think I'm done. Or I think I'm gay. I think I'm gonna go with girl.
Oh gosh, don't do that, because it will be far worse.
I don't know. Come back later.
They say female lesbian relationships have the highest rates amongst all couples for domestic violence.
Yep, I've only ever known one person in my life who was in a lesbian relationship, and it was bad. Very bad. She was very severely abused, and she is still picking herself up years later, albeit doing an amazing job. For the record, if you're listening, you know who you are. I'm very proud of you. But yeah, like, it's terrible. It's really terrible. And it's not uncommon, unfortunately. Very high in lesbian relationships. And I wonder why. Because we're packed full of emotion. You got two of that. It's like putting a Mento in a Pepsi bottle.
So being with a woman won't save you from a bad relationship. But this lady here looks pretty young. This is not the time that she need to be giving up on relationships, because one day she's going to be old and she need to change her mindset, because if she don't, she's going to end up like this older lady here.
Most single women over 50 won't admit this, but here's the real truth. Yeah, we can go out, we have fun, we travel, we go out with the girls, we go to yoga, some of you are playing pickleball, tennis, we have great lives, we pay our own bills, we afford our own homes. But at the end of the day, when you come home late at night to an empty house, or maybe even your dog, it's fucking lonely.
This is really frightening. And if there are young women who can watch this and aren't frightened by it and think, oh, that could never be me, my Prince Charming is coming. You know, this constant phrase that we keep throwing around, the right person will come along if it's meant to be, if it's meant to be. I'm starting to really question that. And I don't like that. I don't like this idea that I have no agency over my life. And it's like, I try really hard to be a hopeful person, but I'm also someone who struggles with a lot of like nihilism. Like, I can be really hopeful, but then sometimes like you'll get those days where I'm just like, human species is absolutely cooked and there is no hope. And I hate dwelling there. I hate it. It makes me so miserable. It makes me so upset. But videos like this, they petrify me. They absolutely petrify me. And if you are a young woman, you know, under the age of 25 and you think that, oh, this could never be me, please stop thinking like that. Because the more you think like that, the more chance it could be. It's a hard one, isn't it? Because it's a careful line, because they say, you know, what you think is what happens in your life, kind of thing. And that's true to an extent. Like, if you think of yourself as a victim, you're going to be a victim. So it's like, you don't want to identify with something like this too much, because then you will become it. But you do also want to have that fear of it, so you can actively like run away from it and run towards something that you do want. And just have like a sense of direction of knowing what you want and what is actually required for you to get there. I feel like that's the mistake that a lot of young women make. They don't actually consider what is required to get there. I've actually thought about this a lot. I mean, you know, I'd have to wait until I'm a lot older and hopefully have some kind of successful life behind me to speak from a position of authority. But I would love to do, you know, like genuine advice for younger women, like just showing them videos like this and telling them like, you might not meet the right person. Like life isn't that simple. You might not have a happily ever after. So to prepare for that, you know, let's figure out what's going wrong in life right now and what mindsets are probably making you unattractive and unhelpful to the opposite sex. Because like it's hard, and it's getting harder, because like this man at the beginning quite rightly said, like men just aren't taking it anymore. And I don't think they should, for the record. But because of that, we women now have to up our game even more, because we do need men more than they need us. Way more. Oh, but men need us to have babies. Like, come on, let's be real. Day-to-day life, just in general, you know, most single men over 50 probably feel quite similar to this woman. Like, yeah, it might be nice to have someone to cuddle with at night. But generally, by and large, like, I don't think it affects them that much, because they think logically rather than emotionally. So it's like they might have the emotional feeling come up of like, oh, it'd be nice to feel the warmth of someone else right now. It'd be nice to get laid, or like, you know, nice to have a cooked meal, right? But then they'll have the logic to be like, but it's more hassle than what it's worth. And actually, I'm better off for it. And like their brain works like that they can say that to themselves and genuinely be like, I'm all right with that. We women, we feel that loneliness and it just eats us. We can say to ourselves, even with a logical brain, I like to think I have quite a logical part of my brain. That's why I'm able to like do these videos, but like I'm still a woman. I still feel the emotions. So it's like really frustrating, because you can feel that way and say to yourself in your mind, like, oh, you know, it's more hassle than what it's worth, and, you know, I'm better off without. But the feeling is far greater than the thought. So women need men way more than they need us. And it is for that reason, and given the current modern cultural climate that we're in, women need to up their game. So, yeah. And I think it's just going to get harder as time goes on. So that's why I'm like, in the future, I would like to do something like that, albeit if I figure it out for myself first.
And I know, because it hit me hard. I went to Mexico, a women's retreat. I came home filled with love, connection, gratitude, embodiment, empowerment. When I walked in that door and it was dark, and yeah, my dog was there and I love him so much, but it was lonely. And then I slipped and fell in the bathroom. And I was all alone.
Ow.
And I was scared. So the truth is,
I really like the fact that she's here being honest, because there are a lot of women that, for the sake of their own pride and ego, or maybe their brand, like they will just cope. They'll just cope and be like, I'm doing great. I'm thriving. I went on this retreat and I'm feeling great. But she's being so real, and I respect her for that. I really, really do.
So I'm noticing that there are a lot of women on the internet who are 35 plus, and they're very, very angry. And the reason why they're angry is because they're trying to figure out why is it that men their age are choosing to be with younger women. Outside of the physical, there's two main reasons as to why they're choosing to be with younger women. Number one is younger women are usually more teachable. Secondly, younger women tend to have less baggage. Once a woman starts getting to that 35 plus age range, first of all, a lot of times she's very, very desperate. She has been ran through. A lot of the time she has had, you know, a lot of failed relationships. She's probably a baby mom to one or two men, right? So she has a lot of baggage, right? And the older that a woman becomes, the more stuck in her ways she becomes, which means that she does not want to be taught by a man, right? If anything, at this point, she is just looking for a simp or somebody to be okay with taking on all her baggage and trauma and being okay with it. And then also looking for a provider, something that feels safe, something that feels secure, even though she wasn't thinking about this in her 20s and in her 30s when she was getting ran through and, you know, baby mom left and right and just all of these things that just doesn't, it's just not appealing.
Tell her, whoever she is, I love her already. 8 a.m. Monday, she yours.
This is the guy who says she's for the streets.
She yours at 8 a.m. This weekend, I love her.
Oh my gosh, it's Future. He's the guy that sings that song, isn't he? From Rick and Morty. Percocets, mama Percocets. Chase a chick, never chase. That is him, right?
As far as a man wanting to choose a wife, right? So with that being said, the reason why they're picking younger women is because younger women are obviously more physically attractive a lot of times. And on top of that, they don't have children. And on top of that, they're able to actually be taught. And when a man is talking about a long-term relationship with a woman, especially marriage, he very much wants to be the leader of his household. And he very much wants to be able to teach his woman, because men are leaders. That's the way that God designed it. So with that being said, I say it time and time again. It is not a flex, ladies, to stay out on the dating market and, forever into your late 30s and early 40s. It is not a flex. The faster that you can get married, the better off you are, because all that's out here in the dating market is just you having a higher chance of being a baby mom and having a higher chance of having more emotional baggage, filled relationships, and trauma.
Facts. Absolute facts.
When they was younger, they only dated the scammers, drug dealers, the college jock that was just using them for, Netflix and chill. But the average college student her age, or the average 9-to-5 guy, they didn't want the good guys. They went after high earning men, thinking those guys had good attention for them. But now they're older and washed up. Now they're looking for some guy to come back and save them. It's the same dating cycle every time.
This is not Thanksgiving conversation, but last night I was talking to my brother and it really reminded me there are witnesses to our lives. We were having dinner and I was telling him about how me and my boyfriend were so happy. We're talking about taking next steps. We want to take next steps. My brother looked me dead in my eyes and he was like, "You had a good run. You had a really good run." And I was so taken aback by that. I thought it was so funny. And through the rest of the night, I was really just thinking about my journey to get here. I dated a drummer, a man who never told me no, rapper, an actor who introduced me to his mother, white man who inherited a business from his father and grew it to $2 million in profit, an Italian man who was obsessed, a mayor, a man who founded a liquor company, a scammer, a partner at a hedge fund. I dated a narcissist CEO, a promoter for the clubs, a model. That was the worst one. A white man who went to Morehouse, had a penthouse in Manhattan, and would let me go there whenever I wanted.
Why didn't none of these work out then?
A man who sold weed. A man who worked at Supreme. I really liked him.
Tiana, Khadijah, Lenny, Carvel, him, her, him, bodies.
And now my current man, a private equity man, a Harvard man.
Wow.
There are some similarities between the men for sure, but you guys, I lived life. I dated. I tried things. I wasn't afraid. My brother looked at
I really hope this relationship works out. Genuinely.
my journey, my experience, and he was like, "You did that, girl."
I really don't think that's what he was saying. I really don't.
Like, he gave me respect and props
I really don't think that's it.
for my wanting to settle down now, because he knows that I was really out here living life on my terms, doing my thing, and having a ball. You girls spend too much time on the internet talking.
I mean, how he's just your boyfriend. Like, you're not engaged, you're not married. Like, how's he gonna feel seeing this?
About dating, you're not really in the field. When I talk on the internet about dating, I know that I was in the field. I have witnesses, and they give me respect.
I really don't think that's how that worked. Because I'm not hearing, like, you're literally saying I had all these great men that most of were pretty successful. And I not only let them go, but I let them go to go be with someone worse. Like, that is not something to brag about at all. Ever.
And when I say dating, I do not mean sleeping with men. Because I probably slept with not even a quarter of them. Because dating and being in an exclusive relationship are different. Get in the field.
That's crazy that these women have no shame getting on the internet and just oversharing and just thinking this stuff is not going to live on the internet forever. If she ever decide to marry and have kids one day, people can go on there and see what she had to say and talk about all the men she's been with. And we know she ain't telling us about all of them. And I think she said that she have a boyfriend now. So I wonder how he feel sitting here looking at her talk about all the bodies she's had. Why would she disrespect her new boyfriend this way on the internet? She's the reason why men are opting out of getting in relationships, period.
To be honest with y'all, I've only dated innocent girls, and I'm gonna explain something to y'all. If a girl tells me no to anything that she did with another nigga, I'm gone. And I get people gonna say, oh, what if she learned her lesson? What if she don't? Listen, whatever you did with that nigga, you say you're not willing to do it with me, you're telling me straight to my face, he's better than me. Now, some niggas can take that and say they cool with that. I would rather get with a girl who think I'm the best nigga she can get and say, whatever you want, I'll do.
Absolutely. You should be with someone who you think is the best you can get, always. Man or woman.
I would rather get with a girl who lets me do stuff that she never let other niggas do. Y'all be getting with girls who say, oh, I did that with 2 of my exes, I'm not doing that again. And y'all okay with that. She's telling you straight to your face, yeah, them niggas can get me to do shit that you can't get me to do. Do y'all know how stupid y'all look? And then some of y'all niggas be like, oh, that's her, that's up to her, and there's nothing wrong with that. And then be crying when you accept that, and then another nigga come swoop in and get her to do it because now she finna do it again. That's just y'all being silly. And for sure to tell me she's not doing something that she already did for another nigga, it's over. I'm not even gonna text back. I'm going on my day.
Yeah, that's true.
You will know if a girl really likes you. It will be obvious. I've said this before and I will keep saying it. I'll never stop saying it. There is no hurdles when a girl really likes you. Other than obviously like circumstantial, situational hurdles. But from her, like there's no hurdles. If she likes you and she makes that known. She just wants to be with you, wants to spend time with you, and there won't be things that she's let someone else do that she wouldn't let you do. I don't want to get vulgar here, but yeah.
That's like dating a woman who got 3-4 kids, and now with you, she's talking about she's going to be celibate or something. But yeah, you guys are going to have to tell me about that one down below. If a woman did some wild things in her past relationships with other men, but she won't do those same things with you, is that a deal breaker?
I don't go to baby showers because I don't feel like it's necessary for me to celebrate you laying down and getting fucked and producing a child. I don't feel like it's an accomplishment, and you guys go really, really hard for people who just laid down and had sex and made a baby. Like, y'all don't even go this hard for family members who, like, literally just got their doctorate, graduated, doing certain things in life.
Oh my gosh, this woman's so hot.
And granted, I'm a mother, so I'm saying this as a mother, like, who had a baby shower. They're not fucking necessary. Really, to be honest, it's all just a gift grab. Motherfuckers will start inviting people that they haven't even talked to in years just to fill seats to get a gift. I honestly look at most of these women that get pregnant in this generation, in this economy. I kind of give them the stink eye because it's like, what the fuck made you want to sign up for this shit in this economy where rent and mortgages are higher?
Oh man. I don't understand people like that.
Than ever before. Childcare is through the roof. There's not enough milk on the shelves. Diapers are overpriced.
You have breasts.
Like, what the fuck made you want to, like, go through with this? And I don't like the expectations that come with baby showers. Like, you're expected to come and bring a gift and say congratulations, even if the situation is ghetto as fuck. And let's be real. Y'all be trying to say, like, the baby shower is a celebration of life for the baby. Come on now. If it's really all that, let me just show up with no gift. Try showing up to a baby shower with no gift. They will act like you just did they as a major...
I mean, I don't respect that. I don't think you should have celebrations just to get gifts.
Justice. And I just start worrying about the...
I actually know of a lot of celebrations where people say explicitly don't bring gifts. So, I don't know. Maybe this is just the people that she knows.
After the mother, like, do you know what you finna face? Do you know the divorce rate is still high? Do you know, like, you're more than likely not going to end up with your baby daddy because, like, we got, like, a 20-something, 30% chance of people even staying with people these days, especially their kids' mother. I just start thinking about all the things that this woman is going to gain, and most of them is not fucking good. You're going to gain a whole lot of just shit to do constantly. Like, what the fuck is the point in celebrating shit like this, bro? It's like we celebrating a motherfucker.
Oh my gosh, imagine her kids seeing this. She said she's a mother. She has a child or children. Imagine them seeing this. What the hell do you have to celebrate? Like, that's horrible.
The downfall.
And look, I am like that as well. I never did understand why people congratulate people for getting pregnant. Like, especially when it was like a oops baby, you know, they was just having sex. Now, of course, if two people was trying to have a baby for a long time and they finally made it happen, of course, that's to be celebrated. But for simply just getting pregnant because two consenting adults didn't use protection, that's crazy.
You love your grandma.
A growing number of young Americans are choosing to have pets over children.
Hey, baby. You slept the day away.
They're my family. They're my children.
As the fertility rate in the U.S. in 2024 hit a record low amid fears of economic instability, some Americans are stepping outside the box with their family makeup.
My mom calls my dogs her grandchildren.
Buy a dog, die alone.
Raven McGregor, who lives in Atlanta,
Oh no! Have kids, but also get a dog.
runs a popular Instagram page with her two bulldogs, Sunny and Zoe.
They are
adorable.
A part of the family, and we don't look at it as if they are pets. They are truly like little kids with 4 legs.
Who are gonna die when they're like 10, and that is gonna kill you.
For her, there is no difference between a furry kid and a human one.
Oh, that is just gross.
And she's not alone. 43% of Americans say they prefer to have a pet as their kid over human children.
That is a horrifying stat. Absolutely horrifying.
According to a recent Harris poll.
It was simple math right now. I'm already stretched thin. So adding that child, adding that burden is a barrier.
Burden. Imagine calling your child a burden.
For me.
On TikTok, West Virginia native Sarah Morris showcases life with her fiance and their 2 cats, Sunday and Banana. But she says even the finite number of brand partnerships she gets in addition to her 9-to-5 as a flight attendant leaves little left over.
When people feel secure, they make long-term plans. When times of instability, they have to adapt. And adapting for us right now looks like shifting what the meaning of family looks like.
Why do these people always have the same face? I'm not even trying to be rude. But why do they all do this? Like, I'm not being specific to this lady. I'm really not. I'm not being rude. But all these kind of people who just say like the most wild stuff, like they all have this same face, like, his money is my money and my money is my money. Children are a burden. In unstable times, we don't want children. We want a dog. Like, they all have that face, and it's so funny to me. It's so funny.
Buy a dog, die alone.
Do you want to explain to people why you're in trouble? Yeah. 17 of them, buddy.
I have 4 cats and I have 4 kids. And which one do you think is easier to take care of?
Janie Budnick.
Wild. Absolutely wild. I know she's probably joking, I hope, but wild. To say that on national television.
Is the cat, or chief of all things for 4-legged kids, St. Louis's largest staff in-home pet care service. Budnick has seen the family dynamic between people with pets shift in the last 30 years.
I pulled that face because I don't like cats. Dogs always over cats. Some of them are fine. I would never say that a cat is particularly nice. But some of them are nicer than others. But dogs, most dogs are just lovely. Still not better than children, though.
Buy a dog, die alone.
Now, of course, that was a slogan that KS left us with. And really, I think men and women should actually have pets. Pets are great for emotional support. It's not just women out here that's alone. There are a lot of men who also are choosing to be alone.
Yeah, I get it. And I think you should get a dog. But if you also want human connection, like, still try. And don't give up hope. I never want to be someone that, you know, I understand why you have. I really, really do. But I don't want to send out the perpetual message out there of like, you know, don't try. You know that song? Don't stop, believe it. I just think, well, like, maybe I'm just projecting. I really, really can't live a life of no hope. Like, it will just destroy me. So please don't give up hope. If you do want a life that is shared with someone and you want children, you know, get a dog too. Dogs are great. If you get a cat, you're an absolute weirdo. But don't lose hope, guys. I'm trying not to. That's just what I think. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. As always, if you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up on your way out. Be sure to subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell to keep up to date with all of my content. If you have a video for me to react to, you can send it over via my email address or join the WhatsApp community. And if you'd like to support the channel, you can also do that by clicking the links at Buy Me a Coffee and PayPal in the description. And on that note, guys, I'll see you very soon in the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.